Hey, hey, what's happening out there? It's Feel Good Friday here at Real Talk Real Estate. It's going to be a good one. You know who we got? Who do we have here? Oh, yeah. We are Colorado Native Realty, if you guys didn't know. Oh, all right. Got Shannon Krecklow here.
Hello. I'm waiting for something. Feeling good over here.
Feeling good.
Feeling
Woo! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. This is a good one already.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome, Shannon. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for asking. How you doing?
Brian Paolillo, still working on moving your name over there.
He's frozen
It's all right.
or no?
No, he's
there.
not frozen.
Okay, good.
No, it's just hidden. I'm just hidden.
Oh,
That's good. It's all
Okay.
good.
Well,
That's right.
Welcome to the show.
welcome to the show.
Good
Where
on.
troubleshooting and technology is not always great.
It just is what it is. I'm Chris Krecklow.
Yes.
So hello.
Boom.
Hello out there. All right. Yeah.
I see
Well-
you got your Broncos hat on.
I do have my Broncos hat, and this is an
Yeah.
interesting perspective too, because I'm kind of, I'm wearing the colors of an adversary who we must crush on Sunday.
Oh.
However, I'm wearing it in Bronco form, so it's like it's like I'm messing with your mind. You don't even know what's going on.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You know?
I
That's
like
right.
it.
Yeah.
Like in camouflage. Camouflage.
Yeah.
I like
Yeah.
it. Good job, Chris.
Mhm.
Nice.
Yeah.
I think.
I'm cool.
You know, we have to get a wager going for a week next Thursday. That's the.
I don't remember being ever invited to
Ooh.
any sort of wager thing.
Yeah,
like
might
football,
need to
fantasy.
see the game in person to.
Yeah, might need to
The-
see the game
to
in
get a-
person on that particular
That's right,
Thursday
yeah.
to be able to wager.
I know.
The-
Does anybody
the
we know have?
Colts,
Does anybody we know
Broncos.
have tickets to that said game?
I don't. I think I know. I do. Jake and I do. I don't know about anybody else. Like
Huh. I don't think I got an email invite on that one.
I don't think
Or
anyone got an email invite. Jake.
Opportunity to buy. I didn't even.
Ooh, yeah.
I didn't even. I
Just
didn't
Jake.
even. Yeah, I didn't even hear like, hey, I'm going to this game. Would you guys want to go? It'd be fun. Never got that.
Yeah.
Never got that text message, email, phone call.
Yeah,
It's really
nothing.
weird.
You
Yeah,
didn't even get
nothing.
anything. Yeah,
I didn't get nothing.
I apologize.
And I have
It's-
Jake's
I feel
phone number
horrible.
too. And I have Jake's phone number too.
Did you
Jake
did you text
has-
him?
No, I'm going to be like, hey, how's that guitar, Jake?
You're like, hey,
How's that
Shani
guitar?
wants to go see the
Yeah.
game, and you just
You're-
can't go. You have
yeah.
to give up your seat.
Yeah, your guitar
But
versus the
but
seat
didn't
to the
Chris
game.
do all the work? I'm just throwing that out. Like, so Chris
Yeah,
should go to the game because
Totally.
he did all the work.
But I liaisoned it. I was
Oh.
the one that helped
Oh,
coordinate
thank
it.
you so much
Yeah,
for that,
yeah.
too.
I helped coordinate it.
Appreciate that.
For those of you who don't know, Chris is also a
Oh.
guitar luthier. And if you don't know what that
Oh.
means, it means that he will take your guitar and fancy it up, and he'll
I make them play like butter.
makes them play like butter. Ask,
You know
ask Jake.
exactly how you want it to play.
Yeah. So
That's
you're
that's what I
welcome,
do.
world. You're welcome, world. Not only can you
Because why would you want
Yeah.
it to play any other way, right? I mean,
butter.
come on,
Yeah,
you know,
there you go.
butter,
There you go.
smooth as butter.
That's it. Also
Yeah.
a BTS song, which is also known as K-pop. If y'all didn't know.
Oh,
Oh,
hey
I
Brian,
didn't know that.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
yeah.
That. Hey,
smooth as butter is a K-pop song.
Yeah, it's by BTS.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
I
get
don't
up
know
on
who
that.
BTS is.
Well, now
Yeah.
you know.
I don't know.
We couldn't play the song because we get flagged here on line, which
that's
is
Oh,
weird.
oh,
That's never happened before to us.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe
kidding.
once. Maybe once with a song by Mr. Mayor. I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe.
How do
We
you
got
know I
flagged-
wasn't
we got-
playing that?
Yeah. Geez.
Yeah, we got flagged with Chris.
Yeah, exactly.
Chris got flagged, so
Yeah.
who knows what's gonna
Yeah.
happen? So let's
What if
get
I
to it.
play Neon on the acoustic right now?
You probably could.
Yeah, I know
Probably
I could,
could.
but I won't.
So thanks for that. also known as.
Yeah.
So there you go.
All right.
But yeah,
all right.
yeah. So
Oh, hey,
did we lose him? Did he freeze up?
this is the
Oh
Frozen
my
Friday.
gosh, Frozen Friday.
Hey,
There he is.
I look good frozen. Like I'm
Yeah,
not gonna lie.
yeah, you
Like
do.
every once in a while, I just might freeze. Like
you do have a
At
good
least
knack
it's-
of getting like
yeah.
frozen in the right.
It's a talent, Brian.
It is a talent.
It is.
I mean,
It's pure-
I would
pure
get
timing.
frozen in the wrong
Yes.
way. I'm sure.
yeah,
Not
pure
o-
timing,
not-
folks.
Not only can you negotiate a great deal for your clients, you can
Yeah.
also freeze in time very well. Thank you.
That's
And
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
and yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah. Get it.
All right.
Yep, get to it.
Yeah, let's see this.
What's going on?
Well, you know,
been going
we got some houses
been-
for sale. You
yep.
guys want to see these houses we got?
Sure.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got some
That's
we got
beautiful.
some
Beauty.
cool listings coming on too. So
Cool listings.
Stay tuned for
Yeah.
that. Coming soon.
Some more coming on. Who's this little fella?
Oh yeah, so that's my nephew or our nephew.
Okay.
That's Maddox Miller. He's we were out. You know, I took him out for. I was watching him last weekend, and so we got him all loaded up with sugar and Nerf guns, and then we decided to go spend an hour and a half at the Halloween store. And
Oh my
You
God,
know.
I bet they loved that. Because
Oh, we
that is
touched-
like the kids' jam. And
We-
you get to touch
oh.
everything. You get
Yeah.
to put everything on.
they asked. They said, "How long do we have to spend here?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Do we normally have a time limit?" And they're like,
I'm sure.
"Yeah." And I said, "Oh well, we don't have a time limit. Let's just go touch everything." So
Oh my God.
they
Remind
did,
me.
which was
remind
awesome.
me
It
never
was
to
awesome.
go shopping with you. At one
And
of
that's
the
some
stores.
serious candy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
no
a
doubt.
look. And look, Shannon, right there, Reese's peanut butter cups. See?
Yep. Thank
That's
you.
like right there is like
Thank
all
you.
the jams.
I can't wait.
That's a
till
love kit. That's not
I
like
can't-
a.
I
That's
can't
not one
wait
of
till
those
we get
kits
our
with the Swedish
packages.
fish. You know.
Well, candy makers these days, they take the good stuff and they put it in a bag with some
You
not
say
so
that
good
as if they've
stuff.
always been reputable. Didn't you see Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory?
Maybe I have. I
Yeah.
need to watch it again. I
Is
haven't
it
seen
Willy
in a
Wonka
while.
in the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah,
Charlie
either,
in the Chocolate
either
Factory?
way, I don't know what that has to do with candy these days being like $30 for a bag of candy.
It was-
to
that was only-
hand out.
That
That was
only,
probably 20. That was $20 at least.
I think that was at Costco, and I think it was 15.
No way.
I think it was. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
I would check your receipt on that. 'cause
30,
I've been to
30
Costco.
candy bars. It was quite affordable.
Our neighborhood for Halloween, by the way, hands out full candy bars. So
Oh.
yeah, that's a good thing to know for
So
us.
this would be a good way for us to
hand out full candy bars.
keep the tradition going
Yeah,
because
we've never done it. We've
you know-
only. I'm too cheap for that. So,
Like, you get a gumball.
Yep,
you
pretty
get a
much.
gumball.
we have the yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So, well, I'm glad you
Oh.
guys had fun and you were able to hang out with your nephews and take them out and do some
Oh,
cool
they had a good
stuff
time.
that they don't usually get to do. So,
who's
way to
his
go,
favorite
Uncle B.
Marvel character?
Who was it?
Who- yeah, who-
it's definitely the Hulk.
Oh,
Oh,
it's the
fun.
Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice.
but
Yeah.
yeah, there were.
That's what's up.
He kept. He was
Nice.
like showing me the muscles. I'm like, oh god, I like the Hulk.
Oh my
Hear that
God.
That's
shirt.
awesome.
And then you went up to a concert on Wednesday. We still didn't get an invite for that too. You had 2 extra tickets, and you guys didn't take any Kreklos.
Well, it's
I
because
didn't
you
take
called them the
Gorillas.
Gorillas. It's just Gorillas.
it's
Gorillas.
Gorillas.
I know,
Yeah,
yeah,
I know who
so-
the hell
yeah.
it is.
if
I
you
just
said,
didn't know
perhaps
how
if
to
you didn't
use
say
English
the,
correctly.
I mean,
Okay,
you might have
well,
got the invite.
Ooh.
the
Someone-
invite
Yeah.
didn't end up in my inbox.
I think it did. Did you look in your junk folder? Because I'm
I'm
pretty
gonna-
That's
sure.
right.
I'm gonna look.
You need to
But-
check
But-
your spam.
I'm gonna look.
But don't worry, Aaron and Ryan, who are great friends,
friends,
and
yep.
clients, and
Yep.
they ended up being able to attend, and they had a good time. So
Well, I'm glad.
it was-
At least the fill-in was more fun
Yeah.
than
well, I mean,
And-
we should have. I would have definitely. You would have had a good time.
Yeah.
It was.
Either
it
way,
was a great show.
that invite never came through. So
Yeah,
next
I,
time,
I
I'm
think
gonna keep.
I would still check
yeah.
the email. I'm
gonna
pretty sure
check.
it's there.
I'm gonna check it.
I'm pretty sure.
Check
I feel
it
good
in.
about it.
You should hold out.
I'm gonna keep my schedule open.
For last
Good.
Wednesday.
Oh my god, for last Wednesday. No.
It's a great segue right into this graph
Oh my
that I have.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
gosh.
kidding.
Are
I
you
don't know
going
why
to the-
that's not.
Are you going to the
no,
graph?
No, I wasn't.
hold on
Oh.
the graph.
Oh, yeah.
Hold it.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Hold it.
Are we going to
Yeah.
our team meeting here?
Yep, we had a great
Oh.
team meeting
Oh.
on Monday. We missed Margaret. She had other stuff going on. But I tried really hard to take a picture.
So
of
terrible.
all of
Why
us,
we
and
couldn't
Yeah.
screenshot
It was
this?
terrible. So this is what
Yeah.
you guys got. This is
I
the
feel
best
like-
out of the 5.
Yeah.
But
Ooh.
we had fun and we laughed about it. So that was
That's true.
That was good. Can't really.
And we
was
actually
good.
got Peter in the photo because he kept dropping down.
Yeah, he thought he
lower
was
and
he
lower.
thought he was being funny. So Peter,
was funny.
shame. We see
Oh.
you. We
Uh-oh.
see you, Pete.
She's
Well,
throwing
and
the
then
shame
this
on
is
Yeah, this is the Trinity.
The Trinity out
three,
here.
Yeah.
The 3 Musketeers. We got
That's
to hang
right.
out in person instead
Yeah.
of just
Yep.
know.
We all fit in this Lambo here.
We did.
It was
It was
parked
not-
out back.
Was it
nice.
awkward?
It was.
You know,
It
it was
wasn't
just fine.
awkward, and it was just
Yeah.
fine. We
Yeah,
just
it
drove
was just
faster.
fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah.
Your hand,
but-
the hair,
Yeah.
going back.
We felt like since we were, checking out this house that we needed a Lambo
Yeah.
to,
We
Yeah.
had to cruise
To
up
pull
to
up
the
in.
house in the Lambo.
That's
All
right.
together. We looked really cool.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
that
Yeah.
was the funnest.
a little
part about
awkward
it.
getting out. I mean,
Yeah, but it was
I think-
kind of like Dumb and Dumber when they got out of the
Oh,
Lambo
very
up in
much so.
Aspen.
Yeah, totally.
So
Yeah.
that was kind of like us. We didn't
Yeah.
have the cool ski suits and the
Yeah,
glasses and all
but
of
Chris
that.
Chris was throwing hundos. He was like,
He was
Yeah.
like, "You get a
"Ooh,
hundo.
you get a hundo,
Yeah.
you get a hundo." He's like
a good
Oprah there
day.
for a minute.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Yep.
this house though. Tell us about it, Shannon.
I went on the Parade of Homes. I hit it in a couple different days because you can't. There's no way you can hit all 25 houses in a day. You kind of have to break it up. But this was the most expensive one here in Colorado Springs by Villa Gree Homes, which is a custom luxury high-end builder. Beautiful home up in Black Forest. $3.8 million. And this builder, and when I tell you it's concierge from beginning to end, that truly is what this experience looks like. These buyers, the house was already sold, so the new owners already had the house, but the builder was able to showcase it for a couple of weeks for the Colorado Springs Parade of Homes. So I'm sure that they got paid very well for that, or at least somebody should have
I
negotiated.
love the architecture and the wood.
Somebody should have negotiated that for them. But the one of the guys that was in the house, out of the 6 reps that was floating around the house, told us that that the wife was from the Midwest, and that hit my little heart because I'm from the Midwest. And then she wanted a farmhouse style house, and the husband was from somewhere in Europe, and he wanted to have a Scandinavian house. So they were able to take this this design style and make Scandinavian farmhouse. And you can tell with the wood on the exterior, you can tell with the wood on in the kitchen and the floating staircase and all of the other sweet details that they put together. And then on top of that, they furnished the house too. So they took these guys shopping and they made it just a really great experience. I couldn't even imagine what that would feel like to be able to go, and I would love to be able to imagine what that would feel like. Let me rephrase. To be able to go shopping with these people at these really great furniture shops and deck out your house however you want. It's great.
Wow.
It's beautiful.
Yep. And the coolest part about, the kitchen and the living area downstairs is that they have those really great sliding glass doors to make the outside come in, so you have the outdoor, indoor living, and then you're up in Black Forest and all of these great trees around. And then above that, they had like a custom bar upstairs with really cool lighting. I mean, it was insane. The house never ended. It was so beautiful. So it was so much fun to go through. And then on top of that too, they had like a smell, like there's some sort of scent that was through it, like a high-end hotels, how they have like a scent, at the Westin, it's like the white tree or whatever the heck. They had some sort of like fancy smell. So it just felt like you were in a spa. It was great.
Could have been one of those agents.
Yeah.
Walking around.
Maybe. I don't know, but we need to maybe take some notes. Everybody needs to smell better.
You should smell better. Speaking of custom bars, check out this one.
Oh, yep. That's our.
Oh, yeah.
What is that,
Ooh,
Chris?
it's the end of the line.
The end of the line.
2.0.
2.0. And
Yeah, tell the story on this. I didn't know this story, so you got to tell the reason why
Oh,
it's
sure.
called End
Yeah.
of the
Okay.
Line.
So the end of the line, my dad and my grandpa back in North Dakota when I was, I don't know, 10, 7, I couldn't even tell you, before the age of 10 years old, started a bar in Devils Lake, North Dakota called the End of the Line, which also happened to be a train caboose.
At the time, it did grow.
It did grow, and they changed it to another style of bar or whatever. But it was something that my dad and my grandpa always wanted to do, and they started this bar. And there's magazine articles and whatnot about it. And Chris, when we got a bar in our backyard and we made it all kind of decked out, he wanted to call it the End of the Line 2.0 to kind of memorandize.
Celebrate your
to
dad,
celebrate,
your grandfather,
to celebrate that and how fun that was, and
that's awesome.
also celebrate the Broncos
Well,
winning.
and it is definitely a Broncos spot, but
Yep.
we do have, we celebrate.
Oh yeah.
We even have some Colts.
We have one little Colts
gear.
thing out there.
Did
for
you see?
It's not
like
just
that,
the Colts.
Look at that game. We did you a favor this last week by
Mhm.
beating Casey. You're welcome.
Tell me about it.
Yeah,
Yeah, do it again.
Good.
We're
Good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks
we're gonna
for
do
doing that.
Tennessee. Then we're coming to Denver.
Yep,
So,
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
It'll be
On
good.
Oh,
Thursday.
we know.
You know.
Oh, you know.
Definitely.
Shannon's still looking for that invite. I know.
Freaking right now. Checking my email. I don't see it.
Searching like searching for a suspect for Halloween.
Oh my gosh.
Way back
Oh,
in the
yeah.
day.
Oh, yep.
Oh, here's
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Here's Dog and Beth, the
Okay.
bounty hunter.
Dog is on my team, okay? Just so you know.
Yeah,
he's,
I know,
He's
but
floating around here in
Look
Colorado.
at that old
Yep.
picture. That is
He's
hilarious.
floating around here in Colorado, and I'm gonna meet him one day. You just wait. I'm gonna get a picture, and y'all are gonna be like,
Well, actually,
got
Bobby
you.
Brown said that he was right in the eye of Ian. So,
yeah, he was down in Florida. Yep, recently.
do you want to talk about this? Are we actually going to talk about this graph here? Or are we going to go to that? I don't
Yeah,
see how
that's
we.
fine. You can go
let's
to
go.
it.
Yeah,
Go
let's
to
go.
it.
Dog
So-
and Beth to
Dog and
that.
Beth to the homeowner
Let me get my
games.
logo out of the way, though.
You can do
Seriously.
that. Okay, so this is a graph of the average homeowner equity gains. Does it say 2021 on the top? What's the year?
This is Q2.
Going into
22.
2022.
Okay. So each state has a different a gain in equity. Our gain in equity in the state of Colorado was $78,000 or something crazy like that. So what that means for y'all homeowners is what, Brian? Go for it. Tell us.
It means you're looking good for your investment. That's the most important part of home ownership is it's wealth, right? And that's absolutely giving you some wealth. It's giving you some power. That's money. We've talked about this before on the show, where you can absolutely go in and you can say, hey, I want to pull a little bit of equity out. I want to pay off some of this debt. My
Right.
credit card interest rates just went through the roof. I want to pay off some of that credit card debt. It's giving you the power to utilize your money in any way you want.
Right, cash money.
Yeah, I mean, and this is what the crazy numbers on this. Over the last 5 years, Colorado in particular has had about 10 to 12% on average of growth in equity. And so, you're seeing all these articles and, everyone's, got their crystal ball out and they're like, oh yeah, it's going to be, people are going to lose 20%. They're going to lose this. But the reality of it is it's a fixed cost. You're not having to pay, get out of that rent race where those rates are going up, almost monthly, it seems.
Right.
And then on top of that, being able to, utilize that equity to do some of the things that you want to do. You have a child coming, or a child coming back, or parents coming to live with you. You have the ability to pull some of that equity, and if you wanted to add on to your house, I mean, it gives you power. It gives you the ability to kind of do what you want to do. So It's
Right.
huge. That number is a pretty staggering number, and even with what we've seen in the market going up and down and shifting over the last couple of weeks, we haven't lost equity. We've just had, the list price. People aren't throwing $70,000 and $80,000 above list price. They're not going crazy with we're not doing inspections. We're just buying it as is. So we're seeing some really cool things to
More
see
balance.
the market. Yeah, balance.
Yeah.
That's a perfect way of saying it. It's
Right.
a balance, so the buyers have a better say.
Yep.
The sellers aren't we're not doing anything. We're not going to even pay.
Yeah.
Just put it on the market and give me my extra $100,000, right?
I mean, we would all agree it was very unbalanced, for a long time. So it's nice to see, a little bit more of a level playing field
Right.
out there.
Yeah.
And we are seeing the numbers are showing that people are applying for
Yeah, what did you say about
mortgages.
that, Brian? That the mortgage
it's
application increase happened this
20%.
week.
20%.
So
So
they're
You're
they're
not
as-
wrong by
huge.
doing that,
Yep.
people. That's
Yep.
that's a
Right.
smart move.
Yeah,
Obviously.
you're seeing people kind of get over the culture shock and that sticker shock of the interest rate.
Yeah.
But again, we've said this the whole time too. Interest rates, you're dating that interest rate, and Shannon had that phrase so well put. You're marrying the house, you're dating the rate. So
Yep.
that piece, we're seeing that again. People are just saying, okay, well, it's not getting any better, so I might as well, get into a house, start building up that equity. Start doing
Right.
some other
And
things.
some people even just date the house for a little while. They use it for a vehicle to
Yeah.
get into the next house because they want to
Yeah.
get into the game, if you will, and get into home ownership. But maybe they have to buy something a little bit smaller than they need to match their budget, and then increase your equity to be able to take that cash out and go get the next house and kind of level up. It's all strategy,
Well, and inflation being on the rise, that the rent is not getting any cheaper. It's not going to be less
Right.
expensive for you to rent a home. So clearly, you should be your own boss and rent or own. Excuse me.
Yeah, I mean, I think the big piece for everybody is we just have to get back to like a normal. People are going to be buying houses. They're going to be selling houses. People need places to live.
Right.
Right.
So like
Always.
it's not, yeah, there's that piece, but we've seen, where we've had clients just recently go back under contract and get under contract for well under what was listed at, especially in new construction. New construction, those prices have dropped substantially. So it's a great opportunity if you want new construction.
Yeah, that's
So,
true too. There's a lot more opportunity out there with
well, your buying
with
power.
builders. Yep.
Yeah,
Hey.
there's more buying power. Maybe not on the 3.8 custom home,
Right.
but there's still buying power, especially in new construction, and even on the market now. Where there was maybe 5 houses and they'd be gone in 7 days. Now you can see 20 houses, and they're there for 2 and 3 and 4 weeks. So it gives you a little bit more time to actually see the house, see the neighborhood, not feel like you're rushed into a purchase.
Right.
So
Well, it's been a good one, guys. We thank you so much for joining us. We'll catch you on the next one.
yeah, always call with questions.
Pardon our special guest.